Hey Pippin, let's slay some fucking dragons.
Alright guys, well first things first, before we get into the unboxing here, I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Brian. Now, I'm playing this game on Xbox, but they had a cool, awesome Steelbook limited edition that was only available, the Steelbook only version, for PS4. So, I got the PS4 version, and I'll have the code in here, which will, of course I'll tell him, so whatever code you see in this video will be useless. And I sent him that code, and he got me an Xbox code, so we can both still play, but I can still get the cool Steelbook. Once again, first things first, safety first. First, I want to show off this is the Steelbook for the original Monster Hunter. It's really cool. It has Nergigante on the front. And the back is kind of worn looking. It's neat. This was a pain in the ass to get also, because it seems like these cool Steelbooks are just... people don't want you to have them. So anyway, back onto the new one, Iceborne. We have the slip cover, which is PS4, which I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I guess I'll keep it. And we have the book itself. Now this is a new dragon I have not played yet, so I don't know what he's all about, but it looks like on the back he's fighting Nergigante, which is pretty awesome. Let's cut into this bad boy here. And get right into it. So if you buy this version of it, let's see what you get on the inside. You get, of course, your code, which I won't be showing. You can send that to Brian. Art's really cool on it, though. Oh, it's the deluxe version, so I guess it comes with all this other neat stuff. Lucky. Well, like I said, thanks, Brian. you'll be getting hooked up with all that. And it looks like this might be like maybe a new hub world or something. I don't know. I'm super excited. We're gonna check this out. Let's jump into this game. Well, first things first about Monster Hunter World. I mean, I don't really know much about this game. To be honest, I didn't play it very much. I'm not like the biggest fan or anything. Didn't sink much time into it. But Iceborne did look pretty cool. The basic plot is all the Legiana are migrating for reasons unknown, so you decide to chase them down. You and your airship and your annoying little trainer in tow decide to make your way out to some ice island and see what the heck's going on. Speaking of the new location though, man, this place is beautiful. I mean, the snow physics are really great. Everything has a real awesome winter vibe, and then right in the beginning they even give you a whole new change of clothes to really fit the situation. Pretty cool all in all. That's when things get pretty serious. You end up popping up against this thing called Beatotus, which is kind of like the Lava Syoth or Lava Sloth, whatever you want to call it, from the original game, except for it's an ice version with a horn on it. Basically digs around the snow, hurls ice at you, has all the horrible effects that Legiana's flapping had, but then with the annoyance of being an underground monster. After beating said monster, you pretty much set up the fastest built town in existence. I don't know what kind of time skip you had here, but this new town is pretty awesome. I actually kind of like it a little bit better than the main town from the main game. The main difference and advantage I like about it is the whole thing's kind of flat, where you can run around to all the places much easier. In the last place, you had to climb a lot of stairs or take the elevator from the bottom to the top to get anywhere you wanted to go. Now you can just kind of run straight to the forge or where you pick up your bounties. It's a lot easier, a lot cooler. You also have gotten a whole bunch of new features, including this cool little camera thing, so we can zoom in on old big boy here, see what's cooking. If you've played the base game, which you pretty much, I'm sure have to get anywhere in this, you will know that these cooking scenes are the most badass thing that has ever come to a game ever. Best way to get a buff in a game, hands down. They've kind of done a Destiny or just any kind of games as a service reboot regarding the gear here. They extended all of the weapon trees to go all the way out to level 12 now. They've added a master rank system, so now you're leveling up all over again rather than the hunter ranks. And they've added new master rank versions of armor, which just blows your other stuff out of the water, which is a shame because, for instance, I have a set of Valhazak armor that basically drains life nonstop, but now the new master version of the iron armor has way higher defense. So now you're going to have to kind of balance, at least in the beginning, your skills that you've grown used to and having straight defense. The cool thing about it is, though, is the materials are very easy to come by, and you don't need to grind a whole bunch to just start getting stuff. So they really want you to power through it. And I've noticed as you play along, you're getting Masterworks armors for everything. So I'm sure eventually you will have a final set that matches what you're used to. This new town also has a new gathering hub that has hot springs and stuff to chill at rather than your drinking tables, which I do believe it still has as well. But it's cool. It's cool to have a change of pace in a whole new area. It's really going to make the Gathering Hub have life again. Now this part's probably my favorite addition. I always loved the house customization from the base game. The only thing I didn't like about it was really your house customization boiled down to just where you put your pets and what pets you put there. Well, now they've added a whole system of changing furniture, the floor, the walls, the tables. The pets are way more in depth, and there's more to do in your house. It's a little novelty, a side thing, but it's something I'm really digging. It's real cool, real fun to do. I went ahead and blasted my house full of animals already, and the more you play the game, the higher master rank you gain, the more stuff you unlock for your house, which is awesome. So I don't want to say this is the best thing ever. I mean, it was only $40, which is nice, but there's a major con for me, and I'll just go ahead and say it now. And this has been kind of a problem with the game from the beginning. It feels like they're recycling a lot of monsters and using the same body types and movements. I mean, they are changing it up, so that is cool. And there are new moves to the monsters too, so it's not all bad. And of course, there are entirely new monsters as well. Huge new elder dragons that are entirely different. But when you see another version of the Lava Seoth or like another version of Pookie Pookie, you're like, well, I mean, it just kind of has a different color and a couple new attacks. It's not all bad, but, it's just one of those things where it, I don't know. Could be cooler, I guess. First things first, why am I wearing different clothes? Why do I look really sleepy? Well, it's because I'm editing this at 12:36 to make sure this gets out tomorrow. But back to the actual game itself. Do I think it's worth it? I mean, it's an expansion. It's going to be about as long as the main game. So if you were a big Monster Hunter World fan, you're going to be a fan of this. Basically, you're restarting all your gear from the very beginning. So it's like starting a new game anyway. I can't really wait to see what all it has. I'm really enjoying playing it with friends. And one cool quality of life update they had is now the slinger can actually be used while your weapon's drawn. And then they've also added like a grappling hook type slinger function, which is really cool. Cool game mechanic. And in fact, all the weapons also have new moves. So other neat stuff that you can really enjoy. One huge quality of life improvement that I love about it is it used to be before, if you played multiplayer, it didn't matter if it was 2 people or 4 people. 4 people. It would always be like a difficulty for solo and difficulty for multiplayer. So now they've actually made a new difficulty for if it's only 2 people, which is awesome because usually it's just me and my buddy Logan playing anyway. So the fact that it's 2 of us and we kind of get like an in-between difficulty is going to make a lot of the timed missions a lot easier. So that being said, if you're a Monster Hunter World fan, I mean, I'm pretty sure you've already got it. If not, then you should probably pick it up. Look at my little co-editor sleeping. My little cute dog. Back to bed with you. That's gonna do it for tonight, everybody. And thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any views on Monster Hunter World, if you've played it and liked any of the stuff, go ahead and leave a comment. Let's talk about it. Other than that, man, like the video, subscribe, ring the bell, and thanks for stopping in.